It's 50% to the wing, and it's very strong. There's not a single smell in here of the bottom or dead crickets. For this cage, it's already 50%. For the cage over here, just up about. And the rest of it retreated inside so it could go up there. It's on the wing, so it's weak. It's hiding in the east. That's where it pulls in, so it's on the wing. So it was before that stage where it was eating telling you over and over again, let's just feed it to get it up. And when it's past that stage, it's a big milk cricket to put it on its wings. He didn't eat much at the time. Like this cage, when it's on its wings, its appetite, he still eats. Its appetite is no longer strong. So we just spend the bran. We spend the stage. It's just a big milk cricket. Even this cage and this cage. If you follow, you will know too. Well, these 4 cages are the same litter. This bell rings 2 days before. So these 2 barns, they're eating very little now. They eat very little. I almost don't eat you, so it's just bran. It costs a cage this size 4 years a handful. Just eat, and on the contrary, the barns. It's about 10 days later. Like these cages, 10 days after eating so badly now. Eating is very strong. After 10 days, it has now kicked the wrong milk. We're good. It's almost 30 days old. In 27 minus 28 days, it will be up to the size on the wing in about 5 days. It'll catch up with us. This cage is extremely flat. Here you see, this scales up the wings. This is about 3 days away. I'm going to start putting trees in. There are signs that let us know that it is born. Some of the signs are as follows. The first is that the cricket will crow. Male cricket. It's an empty cricket. And the second one is your cricket. When we have a feeding trough, or this water hole is built, what it will put the spout in here so it can find a place to lay. It's a lot of evidence that it has. There are signs of birth. We'll put the egg tray in and let it lay. Very well. You guys are at this stage. Up to 80%. I can assure you that it has. Success. Use very few vegetables or almost no vegetables. To move through the bran-only stage. Bran nut you are mixed with the fiber directly into the bran. I am currently using rice bran. Great. I'll share it with you in the following videos. It's got to be the right scale. It's specific, and each stage is new. It works, guys. If you give a lot early, rate 0 for less. For many, it will also affect the development process. I will. Let's go around the milk crickets. Let's show you. This barn comes up empty-handed because it is. He pulls it all in to give it. On your wings. Take a look. Here it is. See that, you see? It's in a box, one by one, on the wings, and the crickets are flying extremely fast. It's on the wing very quickly. It's dry, guys. These are the milk crickets. These cages were small the day before, and now they ate little. It's catching up to the milk crickets of the Kier sheds. Eating badly. It's running rah, 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 rah. So is this cage. The same goes for the barn here. Eat extremely strong. If you raise them, then we can grow this kind of knee pillow. 10 days a litter, 10 days a litter. The life cycle of crickets is about 40-45 days. 5 generations continuously. Then every week, we'll have crickets to harvest, and there are eggs to get. Feed the crickets over there. This cage, it's extremely thick. It's always in here. I don't know how much it will cost, but with the naked eye, it's quite thick. The amount of loss it will depend on the time we took the eggs. How long will you take? The longer the egg takes, the less we get, because the longer it takes. One day it will. It's falling. It's dying. Then it will. It depends on that too, and the health of the crickets, the health that is, the scale. It lays eggs for a longer period of time. It will also produce more. About whether or not the crickets that its parents gave birth to will depend on the health of the parents at this stage. And look at it, it's fast. The wings of whatever it shaded, then it went up into the field evenly. Like this, for example. At this level, it will be very durable. The parent cricket doesn't have to be too big. That's when it first came on the wing. It's just on the wing. You just need a form like this. In about a few days, it will be bigger. It will be very durable. And there's also some dumb kids, and their parents are really big a lot. But the possibility. It lasts so long that it spawns. It lays eggs very durable. It's about 2 or 3 litters before it starts. I felt that it was weak and started to fall off. Let's say this barn is 20 kilos. You only get the degree. About a week of eggs. To start it fell off, and it's a lot of output. When they harvest, it's only around 10 minus 23 kilos like that. Even though the moment you take off your wings, both you and crickets that it's very at the harvest. It doesn't produce much. There are also cages. I took the eggs for 15 minus 20 days. The yield when reclaimed, it's still 1078 kilograms. Here's an example. It's easy for you to imagine it. Give a cricket that strength. The density of the barn we also have to pay attention. If it's determined that we take long-term eggs, for example, then we grow it at just the right density. Don't be too thick. Well, if you define it, in commercial farming, we only take 2 eggs, then you can make it thick. But for thickness, you remember the density, the distribution of this egg flavor. You have to make it reasonable. Add a little more to give it space. And if it's too tight, you guys, when the milk crickets are thick, they live, but up it too. Know how much is your head. And this cage is a cricket cage, the baby in its infancy. Cassava leaves, a banana, and spread the bran on the bottom. And it's about 7 days old. And water pipes going on both sides and up. That's the egg blister. Huh? I'll show you the harvest in a few days. Take the eggs and share it with you in the next video. And today's video, I just want to share a little. That's it. You have a question. If you have any questions or want to visit, you can leave a comment below. I will exchange and give your information.